to fix that. I tell you that you're always allowed in, obviously. You have preferential treatment. Hi, everybody. I'm Adam. This is Aaron Berger, the world famous. We want to just take a quick time out of the show to introduce you to what is the last presentation, the last live presentation of our Bose Wave music system. It's almost like a victory lap that we're taking. Guys, many of you know this already, and many of you do not. Just over 7 days ago, the official announcement was released from the Bose company that they have decided to discontinue and stop manufacturing the iconic Bose Wave music system. In the past 10 days, we have been featuring this virtually daily, Aaron.
We have almost 10,000.
We started with, I believe, 10,000.
Right at 10,000.
And Aaron's been here daily, kind of this one last go around. We are now down to the last quantity. Is it 1,000 you said, Kevin? Okay, we started with 10,000, we have 1,000 left. Unfortunately, a product that has had such an amazing reputation and has created so many moments and memories is coming to an end. Bose created the Wave music system many, many moons ago, and in different iterations, the Bose 1, 2, 3, and now the 4, the latest. It's gone on to receive thousands of reviews, moments and memories, waking up on a morning and making your coffee and toast with your favorite radio stations on, going to bed at night, having this on the nightstand as your bedside alarm, and listening to your favorite CDs. The heartbeat of the home when it's Thanksgiving or New Year's Eve. This gets the party started with big sound from something that is so small. 5 inches deep, and with patented waveguide technology, there is nothing like it. In the past 10 days, Aaron has been here virtually every day. This is it. You are watching the last live presentation ever of the Bose Wave music system. As I sit here at 10:40 East Coast time on this Monday night, Monday the 23rd of January, it will go down as this date that the Bose came to an end on HSN and everywhere. This is your last time, last chance, last moment to ever own the Bose Wave 4. We're only scheduled to be here for about 15 minutes or so. I don't think it will take much longer than that. If you've always wanted one, if it's been on your list, if you've seen presentations of it and heard about it, maybe friends or family members have talked about it and you've wanted one, this is your moment to grab it. Aaron, it's bittersweet. It's a moment that will kind of go down in the history books. It's one of the most famous products ever presented on the network.
Yeah, it is one of our absolutely iconic products. There are over 1,000 reviews on hsn.com. There are over 840 perfect 5-star reviews on this product. It is a game changer in a lot of people's homes. It's also one of the very few electronics we sell that I talk about as a legacy item. You know, when you buy a computer, you don't think, oh, my kids are gonna have this computer. But when you buy a Bose, in fact, if you go and read, and I really encourage you to go read some of the reviews on hsn.com. You read people saying things like, I've had Bose in my home for 20 years. You know, this is something that the entire family loves, and I give it as a wedding gift. Those sorts of things. It is a homemaker, if you will. And there's a reason for it. Bose is one of the most iconic names, not just the Bose Wave music player, but Bose itself, one of the most iconic names in sound, in music. It's used in the Sistine Chapel. It's used in Madison Square Gardens. It's used, the NFL and NASA use Bose as their sound, as their speaker of choice. So it's extraordinary now that you can bring that into your own home and do it in such a small, light, compact package. The thing about the Bose Wave music system is it is room-filling sound in a very, very small package. Weighs about 8 pounds, plug it into the wall, turn it on, pop in a CD, or turn on the radio, and you hear sounds in a way that you simply don't expect from something this size. So to that end, we're gonna listen for a minute. It's hard for Adam and I to sit here, you know, on Monday nights, we like to talk, and we like to joke, and we like, We're gonna just listen for a minute because we want you to hear the Bose difference. want to make sure we keep you guys updated on quantity and what's going on and the final offer and all of that. But there's nothing like listening to the music. You know what I mean? When you sit next to a Bose Wave music system, because it has patented waveguide technology in it, you hear music in a way that maybe you've never heard it before. So we have 15 minutes in this presentation. I presented this with Shannon Smith earlier today. We had an hour. We very rarely have this little time. So let me do this. We have a features video I want to show you. Talk very quickly through the features. There's a couple of demonstrations that I want to do for you as well before our final presentation, what we believe to be our final presentation on this beautiful music system is over. The Bose Wave music system for the final time, what we believe is the final time on HSN. 2 waveguides connect to the speakers to deliver sound performance beyond a size. It is the waveguide technology that changes everything in this music system. It's very compact. They're touch-top controls for easy access to your key functions. A front slot-loading CD player, very, very easy to use. Built-in AM/FM digital tuner. Even an auxiliary input, so if you want to plug your phone in, I've actually done that here, or you want to plug in a Bluetooth receiver, you can do that. Dual independent alarm, so wake up in the morning with music that is so far beyond what you're used to hearing.
Aaron, I don't want to sound too soppy, but I'm getting a bit emotional.
I know,
about this.
it is one of those products. What you've been, the truth is, I've been the representative for Bose only for a couple of years, probably for 15, 16 years. You've been selling the Wave music system, right?
Well, I remember watching this on QVC in England.
Oh, yeah, even before. Yeah.
When I was 13 years old.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that
That's
was
so
the
cool.
Bose 1, and this is now the 4. Folks, I can't stress this enough, because sometimes, you know, there's so many things to share with you, it can get a little confusing. It's not that Aaron's not back with this till next month, or till summer, or till winter. He's never back with this. Nobody's back with this. You are watching right now the last live ever presentation of the Bose Wave music system. You are the last one that can buy it. It's 10:45 here on the East Coast. I'm down to now 800 left. I have 400 people placing orders. My math isn't great, but it's about 400 left. The reason is because not HSN, but Bose have decided to stop manufacturing this iconic product. We don't want them to stop manufacturing it. We want them to keep doing it. But they have taken the hard decision to stop manufacturing it. It's as amazing as ever. It's as special as ever. It's magical as ever. Music is one of our joys in life, and music sounds better on a Bose Wave. Music sounds richer and clearer, more powerful. It provokes a reaction. It gets the hair on the back of your neck to stand up. It's an amazing product. It always has been. But this is it. It's over. Over the past 10 days since we made the official announcement, Aaron has been here virtually about once a day, doing a presentation, catching us up on all the details as we present for the final times our quantity. But now, on this Monday night, the reason we know it's the last live presentation is because there are simply none left. So with that being said, we're proud to offer you the discount down from $500 to $309 and change. We've got free shipping, and we do have flex pay. The one thing, obviously, I don't want to rush you, but we certainly find ourselves in a territory that we've never been before. I don't think I've ever presented a product where this is the last time ever? I don't think I've ever known that, if I have. But that's what we're doing tonight. I don't want to rush you because of that, but I will say this, you do have our 30-day return policy. So if you're in the slightest bit interested, you at least have got 30 days to sample it and try it. And if you don't like it, you can return it for a refund of the purchase price. Okay, our wonderfully talented team are letting me know we are a little heavy on the phone lines as final customers try to take advantage of the last ever quantity. We are going to get to you. If you're on the phone now, you will have one, so please don't panic. I'm going to ask Aaron for a favor, just to kind of try and clear the backlog and to make sure everybody has an opportunity to buy one of the final ones. Aaron, would you kind of set up your world-famous demonstration so folks can see really the magic that makes this work?
I'd love to. You know, we can listen to it all day long, and we will. We will continue to listen to all types of music. One of the best things about having a Bose Wave music system is it doesn't matter if it's classical or vocal music, if it's bluegrass, if it's contemporary, it does musical theater, which I happen to love. Everything sounds more in the way the artist intended it to sound. Like, here's something you probably didn't expect. Listen for a sec. But you see, there's a reason everything sounds better. It's not just, oh, I think that sounds better, or oh, that sounds different than I've ever heard it sound before. There's actually a technology in this called the Bose waveguide technology. And what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do this earlier than we usually do. I've actually set up a demonstration at my home. Pre-recorded it for you. The way that air moves through the waveguides that are in this. And I'll talk more about the waveguides. I'll even show you a cutaway of the radio/CD player, you know what I'm saying. I'll show you a cutaway later that sort of shows you the waveguides. But let me give you a demonstration of how they work. How you can see just how these work a little bit differently. So quick little field trip to my home. Come with us. And Adam and I'll see you back here in just a moment. What is sound? Sound is air in motion. And what we've set up here is a great way for you to not only hear sound, but also to see sound. Here's how we're gonna do it. These are the speakers that are inside the Bose Wave music system. So when I take these speakers and put them in front of these candles, well, you'll see exactly what happens. And then we're gonna change things up. Then we're gonna take the magic. The magic inside the Bose Wave music system is the waveguide technology. And this is the waveguide technology. This is nearly 5 feet of tubing that's inside your wave music system. It turns and moves inside that very compact, very modern system, but it changes the sound because it resonates and it echoes and it amplifies inside these chambers. So let me show you, you'll see for yourself the difference. Let's add a little bit of music. I gotta tell you, that never gets old because you can see the Bose technology at work. That's why everybody loves the Bose Wave music system. That's why it fills your room with sound in a way that nothing else does. Because that waveguide technology changes everything. Again, sound is just air and movement, but that air can move in lots of different ways. And at Bose, we make it move in a way that's very, very special.
It is the end of an era here on HSN, and we all get to be a part of this history-making moment. We see hundreds of people placing their final orders on the last ever quantity of the Bose Wave 4 music system. A lot of questions coming through, and the best way I can answer it is, you know, it's a product that through its different lifespans of generation 1, 2, 3, and 4 has been on HSN and QVC, our sister channel, for decades. I mean, this is a world famous product. It took us by surprise for sure, but Bose have decided to stop manufacturing it. So when we made the official announcement 7, 8, 9, 10 days ago, just over a week ago, I think it took a lot of people by surprise. We never thought it would end, but sadly it is. And throughout the week, Aaron has been here, and you know, we've had several presentations, but you are now a part of the last ever live presentation of our Bose Wave music system. With everybody placing orders, there are about 360 left for the entire country. And when we sell out of these final 360, it's done. No matter how many calls we get, how many emails we get, there are no more because Bose aren't making them anymore. So we'll keep going. We believe there's about 7 or 8 minutes left, which is a long time and also not a long time. But as Aaron showed you in that demonstration, it was that technology that took the world by storm.
It's why it sounds entirely different. And it's why I recommend to anybody I've been at HSN for 15 years. If you bought a computer from me, if you bought a tablet from me over the years, I'm here to tell you, I've never sold a product that I think has the kind of iconic following that I think makes people happier than this makes people. I often say the easiest way, the best way to redecorate your room is to change the music. If you walk into your kitchen and think, oh, my kitchen's a little dingy, it's a little dull in here, change the music. Music changes everything. It changes the way we feel. It changes the way we look at our day. It lifts our mood, it elevates us. And because of the waveguide technology, this is what's key. You hear music the way the artists intended it to be heard, the way it was recorded, the way the producers and engineers and musicians wanted you to hear the music. Listen for a minute. If you love vocal music, you won't believe what voices sound like when they're heard through the waveguide system. You won't believe the resonance and the depth and all of the surrounding instrumentation, the highs and the mids and the lows. We'll take a listen here for just a minute. Just to reiterate what Adam has said already, you know, I work very closely with the folks at Bose and work very closely on the relationship between Bose and here at HSN. We were very disappointed to hear that Bose is simply not going to be able to make them anymore. The parts are so difficult to source. Now, you know, it used to be a CD player was in every car in the country, right? You don't see a CD player in your car anymore. You still have CDs. Many of us do. We still listen to the radio. We've got to hear our local weather and our local news and our local sport. We listen to all of those things, but it's just become too difficult, especially this kind of value, for Bose to put the product together anymore. So if you've thought about it, if you're thinking about it for graduations or for weddings, for Father's Day, what are you going to buy your dad for Father's Day this year? I think men are historically difficult to buy for. Valentine's Day, it is a Valentine's Day gift that says, I love you for the next 20 years.
I mean, I want you to hear the music as much as you can. I'm seeing what you can't see, but what I see is that there's 5 minutes left. And with everyone on the phone line, there's about 300 left. So this really is the last call to action, the last moment for you to be able to grab it. I know that from speaking to people over the years, they talk about this as almost an heirloom product. I mean, it's an item that has created such memories and had such a belonging in people's homes. People have such a fondness for it because music sounds better. Your favorite artist sounds better. And when you gather together as a family on Christmas Day and you're playing those Christmas tunes, or when it's somebody's birthday and we're all getting together and having some fun, this is the system. You don't need speakers up, down, left and right, all over the place. You just need this. It looks wonderful, it is wonderful, it's easy to use. CD player, AM, FM radio, dual alarm, invisible touch at the top in terms of the control on and off, and fully featured remote control. Wow. Okay, about 250. About 250 now left. When we call this sold out, that is it. It's done, it's over. Aaron is not back again with this product. So thank you. From everybody at Bose, who I know, really have such a big fondness for our HSN customer, from all of us hosts here at HSN to Aaron, presenting our Bose Wave music system has been an amazing time of our lives. We've loved hearing from you and expressing your love for this product. But for the final time, let's enjoy the Bose Wave 4 for our final customers that can own it.
Tell you what, we'll listen for just a minute and then maybe we'll take one more look at the candle demonstration, right?
For old time's sake.
Let's do it.
Come on. So nice.
Everybody.
Everyone over there was like, you know, jamming.
It changes the mood in the whole studio.
It's a party.
Every camera guy and everybody. Hey, let's do this. Like Adam said, for old time's sake, let's show you how it sounds so much better, how it moves this whole great big studio. Come on, quick field trip to my house for the last time ever. We'll see you back here in just a sec. What is sound? Sound is air in motion. And what we've set up here is a great way for you to not only hear